Hey, good morning, everyone. Welcome to Let's Talk BMM, Business, Money, and Mentorship. I'm your host, CEO of Elo Microfinance Limited, Miss Denisha Forbes. Guys, I'm so sorry that I am late today. However, I'm coming all jet lagged. I'm coming all the way from Mexico, and everything was just so chaotic, but I could not have you miss this show. So just 2 minutes or 3 tops to invite some more folks so that they know we are live, and we are going to get started in a jiffy. Now, let's get this. See if I can go on the live and start welcoming some. Let's see who is on and start doing some welcome. Okay. See if you can start welcoming some of our folks, inviting some of our folks, Miss Smith. Hey, everyone. Hey. Let's see. Request share. Okay, I'm trying to get some persons on. I know we're late, and a lot of persons probably thought that we weren't doing the show anymore, but I will never miss this show for you. If I am, you will definitely be informed. I will always make sure that I do this for you. I promise you that I would do it, and I am doing it. So that's a promise that I'm keeping, and this is my way of giving back. So please tag a friend, tell a friend. We're going to be discussing money today. And I have great stuff to discuss next week. So I have gone ahead and sent out a few. Hi, Van. Welcome, Van. Tag a friend, tell a friend. Get everyone onto the live. Today is going to be great. And there is Tonise. And this is Brown Dawn. Tan. Okay. Welcome, guys. Welcome. Trying to see if we can add some more folks. Have you sent to all our business persons? Okay, just making sure. Okay. So today, let's see who else I'm going to get to join right now before we begin. Okay, so I'm going to be speaking on the topics. I'm going to be reviewing our topic from last week. Okay. So welcome again. If you're just joining us, you are live on Let's Talk BMM. That's Business, Money, and Mentorship. I'm your host, Miss Denisha Forbes. Again, I apologize for the late start. Let's go ahead and do a recap quickly of what we did last week. We were talking about how to save money last week. And so we touched on the topics of how to prepare a budget, how to put aside a percentage of your income. We spoke about how you should send the money to a different account so that you're not tempted to spend it when the saving starts to come out. We spoke that you should not check the balance. And of course, this is not written anywhere. These are my opinions. And I believe that when you check the balance, you're setting up yourself to go back and spend the money. You're giving yourself an idea that should there be an emergency, yes, I can go back for that money. Yes, I have such amount of money. So don't check the balance. Just ensure that the funds goes to where it was assigned. We spoke about that you should remove the lump sum when it reaches to a certain amount, and you should add it to an investment account, like a fixed deposit or a mutual fund. You could purchase certain stocks and stuff. There was a hot stock selling that I think it goes up to maybe this week. However, it has been oversubscribed. So that's something that you could have moved your lump sum to if you are sure. Now, I did do a little mini budget so that others would not be intimidated. And if I did a mini budget, you would have understood that anyone can do this. And of course, you don't need a scholar to do a mini budget, because you can see if your salary is this amount per month. You just take out your fixed expenses. And once you do that, you start to put aside an amount for savings and, of course, emergency funds. We always say save your emergency funds separate. And the reason why you do that is because you don't want to go back into your savings. Now, today, we are going to be talking about one of the other topics from the week before. So, you were told the week before the 5 rules of money. And we spoke about how to save it, how to circulate it, how to multiply it. We spoke about how to give it as charity. We spoke about all those things from saving, investing, circulating. And let's see if we have all of them. So we spoke about saving, learning how to save it. We spoke about learning how to circulate it. We spoke about learning how to multiply it. We spoke about learning how to invest it. And we spoke about learning how to give it, how to use it in the form of charity. Now, last week we did how to save it, and that's what we did. These are basic things that I have personally done that has helped me to make more than $20 million, more than $30 million. And I'm showing the same steps to you that you can use in order to become successful. If you follow the rules, you will definitely become successful. You just need to follow the rules that I'll be showing you today. Now, let's look if the others have joined us. Welcome, HK_God. Okay, welcome, Pretty Alice. Welcome, Rush Boss. Nice having you guys. Thank you so much. Let's also share this. Okay, Pretty Alice, share so that the others can join. Today, we are going to talk about a simple step of how to circulate it. If you don't master circulation, I must tell you from now, you're not going to master multiplication. How to circulate money. I know I don't have the most beautiful one right here. I know. And by the way, this is a C. If it doesn't look like a C, trust me, it is. So, simple things I'm teaching you guys. Remember, no one taught me these things. I'm sharing the secrets with you. Simple things. A lot of people believe that success requires some genius of ideas. Things that it takes smart brains to conceptualize. Remember, they said I was a coca head. My mom said I was a coca head. My mom said I was a dunces person in the family. In Jamaica, if you're called a coca head, you know what that means. So I'm telling you, if a coca head can get it, you can get it. Okay? Good. So I am telling you that when you learn these principles, these laws of money, when you learn these stuff, you are going to be successful. Whether I've said it before, if it's one person on this live that's listening to me, then I'm speaking to you. If I do, I promise you, I pledge this allegiance that I will be doing this live until I believe I have shared enough and the one person that is listening has gotten the information and is using it. So if I don't impact 1,000 and I can impact 1, I'm starting with 1. So I'm starting with 1 person. So if it means that I keep doing this and no one is paying attention but 1 person, I'm going to continue doing this. So far, I see that we've been getting like 171 views and up. And so I'm thinking persons are watching and sharing and trying to utilize the information. See, I'm from grassroots. I'm very humble. And I want to teach this knowledge that I have, this plethora of knowledge and wealth that I have acquired organically to you, and I'm passing it on to you with the highest form of integrity. I have done nothing dishonest in my life to make my wealth, and I want to show you that you can come from humble beginnings and make wealth, and you don't have to do drugs, you don't have to do prostitution, you just need you. You are your greatest asset. Say, I am my greatest asset. I am my greatest asset. Say, there's greatness within me. Say, I am supposed to be great because there's greatness within me. And if you believe that you have all that you need to succeed and excel, then the power is yours. Who remember that cartoon? I think it was Thundercats. Thundercats. You remember, and he said, whoa, and they said, the power is yours. Today, I give you the power because it was already within you, and you have the power to be successful. My job here, I'm just a facilitator. I am here to share the steps that I took to success. Let me tell you something. If I can move from 6,000 Jamaican dollars without help and move to over 100 million, why can't you? If I can do it, you can do it. If I can really transform a company from 6,000 Jamaican dollars and I have done more than 100 million in loans, it means that you can do it too. If I can make success outside of my company, I won't quote you figures, but I am positive I have made millions outside of my company from my salary that I've multiplied, from the things that I've learned to do. And I just want to share with you. I am tired of seeing too many of you in the rat race. I just want you to excel. So if you will take the time out of your busy schedule to listen, I am sure this is going to help you some way. Did you know that on a daily basis, except for the last week or so, I listen to at least 10, a minimum of 10 motivational business coaching videos daily? How do I do that? I listen when I'm on the toilet. I listen when I'm in my bed. I listen when I'm washing my dishes. I listen when I'm in my car. Listen, I listen everywhere. I have my phone on speaker. It follows me to the kitchen. It follows me to the toilet. It follows me to the shower. I'm listening. I'm interpreting things and conceptualizing things so that I can change my lifestyle, so that I can acquire new knowledge, because old knowledge cannot take you into the future. And so I'm here to help you to grow. So what I'm doing is for you. And knowledge without action and application is useless. So they say 3 things will determine your success. Is where you spend your time. What you do with your time. Who you associate with. That is true. And what you listen to. If you're listening to the right people, the right audios, if you're reading the right books, and if you're spending time with the right crowd, you're definitely going to be successful. You are going to multiply whatever you do, whether it's good or it's bad. Now let's get into this. How to circulate money. And before I list this, let's do a subtopic. 3 ways how to circulate money, right? So the first way is, 1, you can do that physically. The second way is electronically. Let's put them up here. We're going to need this space. And the third way is barter. You might be wondering, why is she telling me these basic things? Because success is always about some basic stuff that you do, but you have to do it with consistency. So, when you learn the secret of success and you're like, that's what they were doing, I can do that. Everybody can do it. But how many of you will do it? So there are 3 ways how to circulate money. You can do it physically. And physically means that I give you cash in exchange for your goods and service, right? Physically. Electronically means I use cash but digital money. Digital money, not physical cash, through my bank account or through digital currencies like cryptocurrencies, whatever, and I transfer money to you, right? And hold on, you might be wondering, why is she telling me this? Or I can use barter, which means I can decide that I need some of your dirt to plant my flowers, and you need some of my water to save you from thirst. So I exchange you some of my water, and you give me some of your dirt so I can plant my food. Okay? Barter. Good. We're keeping it simple. Now, when you are circulating money, if you have a little bit of money for your pay, you must learn the magic of circulating money. Why? Think about when I used to get, back then in 2007 and 8 and 9, when my salary was $19,000 every 10th and 25th, and sometimes a maximum of $24,000 on the 25th pay period. So maybe on the 10th pay period, I might get, say, $20,000. On the 25th pay period, I might get $19,000. Sometimes I might get a maximum of $24,000. Sometimes I even get lower than the 19, up to down as low as $17,000, $15,000 per fortnight or bi-monthly. So think about when you have a salary as small as that, and you owe credit card, rent, light, water, child care, daycare fee. I'm speaking your language now, correct? How do you circulate that money to pay all your expenses and still have money to save and still have money to go back to work and still pay your debtors? That's what I'm about to show you now. How do you do that? So, when you're going to circulate money, the first thing you do, these are strategies. So let's put this in this. That was just a special point I raised. So now I'm answering this. Okay? How to circulate the money. First thing you do, physically. If you have money to buy stuff physically, cash, you need to be sure of who you're spending that cash with. So I suggest you spend your cash on physical things that you need with the people that have the goods that owed you in the past. So spend money with people. I'm sorry, PPL for people to shorten. With people that owes you money. Example, if my friend Pretty P, so let's say Pretty P borrows, we're going to keep it small. Let's say Pretty P borrowed $5,000 from me. So she borrowed $5,000 from me, and I need it, and she said she doesn't have it right now because she's waiting on her goods to be sold. But she has a shop, and she sells stuff. You know what to do, right? Spend the money with Pretty P to buy the things that you need, not the things that you don't want, the things that you need. Need is different from want. So if she sells goods like flour, chicken, whatever it is, and try to get the wholesale price from her, because she can't sell you for profit. She has to sell you at the wholesale price. Why? Because if you had bought it downtown, you would have paid less, and she's the one who doesn't have your money. So this is why you are negotiating like this. So you're going to go to her shop and she is going to give you, even if she's putting profit on it, it can't be anything significant. You're going to go to her shop and the regular water, the regular things that you would have needed for your house, you're going to spend that money and take them. Give her the money. Yes, you're giving her the money. There is a secret in giving her the money, putting money in people's hands. So you're going to give her the live 5,000. She owes you 5. Give her the 5. That's right. And collect the goods from her that you would have eventually bought anyway for your house. Right? It's almost like barter, but I'm going to use a different example for barter. Now, so you go and you buy the things, the rice, the flour, the sugar that you would have bought on a weekly basis or a fortnightly or monthly basis, just the same for your house. But you spent your money with her because she owes you. Now, when you're finished and you get your goods, you just say, okay, now that you've made the 5,000, can I get my 5,000? And then she gives you back your money. So you got to learn how to circulate your money. Let's use another example. I'm going to go back and give another example for this, but we don't want to confuse it. Let's go to electronically. It's almost the same thing, but they're very, very important in making sure you have a lot of money circulating and you have money to pay all your bills. So electronically, let us use the credit card. So you owe your credit card bill. You don't have the money to pay the credit card bill. Your salary is only 30,000. Your credit card bill is 25,000. You're going to be paying interest and late fees and all of this stuff. But how about not paying interest on all of the 25,000 for your credit card? How about you doing something very smart, which is putting at least 80% of your pay on that credit card. Dump all of 80% of your pay on the credit card. Listen right now. Why are you doing this? Listen. So, electronically, you are going to use, you're going to utilize electronic cash to pay electronic debts, utilize electronic cash to pay electronic debts. Now, why did I say that? So you're going to take $20,000 out of the $30,000 that you had for pay, and you're going to dump that on the credit card. Right away, you pay $20,000 on your credit card. Reason why you're keeping 10, some activities you cannot pay electronically. You will have to pay them physically. And I don't want you to use up the physical cash when you need it for physical things. Because like the lady with the shop, she doesn't have any way of you paying her stuff electronically. So this is why. So you would have used this money to pay your credit card. And you're going to take the credit card now and go from the credit card. You are going to use it to pay the light bill electronically, the water bill electronically. You're going to use the same card to pay the balance of the food bill electronically. And if you find a way to pay anyone else from that card, once they can swipe it and they have a card machine to pay your debt, that's what you do. And every time you have excess cash, not excesses in excess to spend, but excess that you can put onto that card so you can use it back electronically. What that does, it reduces the interest that the bank would have charged you for that card. So now you don't owe the bank 25,000, you only owe them 5. And if you can find a way to say to your friend, or any friend, that's what I did, could I pay my rent? Could I pay your rent or your light bill from my card, please? Could I get the cash? That's very smart. So let's put this in, because this is another way. Collect cash from people who has it and use it to pay your credit card, then pay their bills with your card. You see how you circulate money to keep you wealthy? So, collect cash from people, PPL again, who has it, and pay their bill electronically from your card. That's shorthand from your card. It doesn't look like card, but it's actually card. So collect cash from people who has it and pay their bills electronically from your card. So this is also another way to pay off your credit card. Find your friends, find your family. Remember, the credit card was $30,000. All you have to do is pay back all of that money on it. So all you have to do is just get the cash from the family members who has it, and my account, it had a lot of people's water bill and light bill set up on my electronic platform. And I paid their bills monthly. I took their money and I paid their bills back from my card. So every time I would be paying my credit card, and I'm crying, but it's not my money paying it because I didn't have so much money. That's how I got to pay it on my card that moved from $60,000 to $500,000. Yeah, I was paying like $4,000. It wasn't going anywhere. It just kept growing. And then I figured out the secret. The secret is collect cash from people who has electronic bills to pay and pay those bills on your credit card. That means you would have paid off the credit card. They give you the cash, you paid it off. And if you keep doing that, every time so if you only had, say, $4,000 per month or $5,000 per month to put towards your card, keep doing that still. No problem. Eventually the card balance will go down, because what you've done is trick the system. You have frozen the balance at a fixed amount so that you can bring it down. Because remember, if every month you're putting on 30 and more on it, then that means you're paying it off and reusing it. So they don't have time to charge you that interest for using the card, because you're paying it off. And try to pay it before I think you get, some cards give you 21 days to use the money without paying interest. Pay the card within that window so that they don't charge you monies. I really don't pay credit card interest. I use up to $1 million off my card, and the bank did not even get $1. I mean, I can't tell you everything on here, but you just simply use their money. I just use their money and do a whole lot of things, and then I just go bloop, pay it back. You just pay it back before the time. You just use their money again and do a whole lot of things, and you just go bloop and pay it back. If you need more information, you can book me. You can call for an appointment to book and speak with me. For right now, I have a special. You can get an hour with me to an hour and a half for $10,000. And I can teach you how to break the bank without robbing the bank. I can show you how to diagnose your financial situation. So let's go back to circulating money, because this is an art. And if you learn to do this, then you will always have money to do a lot of things. Now, so we've done physically, we've done electronically. Let's find an example for barter. This is the reason why I put this in the middle. Because when you're circulating money, you have to use all the forms. All the forms. Okay? All these ways to make sure that you're circulating properly. You are spending money in places that it will come back to you. I am literally teaching you how to be what we call a prosumer. S-U-M-E-R. Prosumer. And a prosumer is someone who spends money where they make it. So, anywhere that, for example, let's give you an example. If if I have shares in Scotiabank, then I'm going to put most of my investments in Scotiabank because I put my investments there. That increased their profit to give me a bigger profit of the investment that I have with them, if you're following me. I also help their stock price to go up. So you got to understand that if I'm always putting my money with them, I'm buying their stocks, I'm buying their mutual funds, whatever it is that they're selling. If I do most of my business there, that simply means I will make them more money, who they in turn will pay me back out. So we always say, eat where you spend, spend where you eat. Okay? Very good. All right. So let's go to barter. And the barter and the electronic is almost similar, but it's different. Here's why it's different. So you have to get, let's find a very good example. So for example, I need my hair done. I need my hair done. But you know the salary is just 30,000. Rent alone is 15,000. Lights and water together is 6,000. Daycare is another 7,000. My pay cannot catch to do my hair. But I gotta get my hair done. So here's what. We are gonna exchange service. So let's look who I want to exchange service with. I'm gonna use someone here as an example. Let's see. All right. I'm going to use Queen_Serene. Let's say Queen_Serene. Queen, I will soon answer your question. As soon as I'm finished with this, I'm going to be taking questions. Keep them coming. Queen_Serene is a hairdresser. Queen_Serene would also like to get flyers done for her business. And she also wants her business to be marketed. I have skills to design flyers. I can also market her business for her. So I am going to go to Queen_Serene and I'm going to exchange service. Queen, will you do my hair every month for me? And I will create and design 2 flyers per month for you, and I promise to give them out on St. James Street for you every month to advertise your business and send you customers. And once I am sending you customers and I'm doing the advertisement, can I get a free hairdo every month? What do you think she's going to say? Yes, of course, that's a great deal. Now you can even go a little further. You could even say, if I open a Facebook page for your company and I market it for you and everything and set it up that if you get business from there, will you pay me $500 per customer? What do you think she's going to say if you're getting her customers from there? Yes. Yes. That's a yes. So let's put this here. Number 4. I'm teaching you this because if you learn this, you can get your hair done for free, your nails done for free, without paying from your pocket. But you literally pay with the skills that you have. You see, you literally pay with something. Also, I have point 5.2, but let's write this point first. So this is trade your skills for needed services. Trade your skills, that's your talent, for needed services. And let's put an example. Let's try to make it whole, flyers for hairstyle. I hope that can work. Okay, should work. So trade your skills for needed services. Let's try to correct that. So trade your skills for needed services. Example, doing flyers for hairstyle needed, right? Good. So you got that, and this is an example of barter. And the others electronic and physically. I want to make sure all these examples are within here. Now, let me get some water. So, this is how you circulate your little bit of money that you have in order to make sure that where you're spending, you're eating. Where you're eating, you're spending. Do business with people that will spend back money with you. So this is what we do. When you learn and master this art, then your money that you have, you would automatically start multiplying it. Clear? Automatically you will be able. I'm going to teach you next week how to do the multiplication, because I see that time is going and we started late. So, how to circulate the money again? We have 3 ways or 3 categories that you must use. Physically, electronically, or barter. We said you should spend money with the people that owes you money. And the reason for that is so you can collect back right immediately. Or some person would say squits out. So let's use this in Jamaican terms. So you can squit. Squits out. That's Jamaican term. Yeah, and you can collect back. Then we said utilize electronic cash to pay electronic debts. And then we're saying that don't put most of your salary onto your credit card if you owe a credit card debt. And pay all those other bills such as light, rent, water, pay them electronically from the credit card so that you would not owe so much money on the credit card. So for example, for the people that actually earns more, say you earn about 50,000 per fortnight, you only owe 35 for your card, pay the entire 35 off on the card, all of it. And when you do that, you take the card, pay the rent from it, the light from it, the water from it, and go to the supermarket and shop from the card. So that all those expenses that you would have been paid, those are expenses you would have been paying anyway. Because remember, you have to eat, you got to buy food, have to pay the rent, you have to pay the light. So pay the card in full so that you don't owe no money and the bank cannot charge you. Then go back and use the card to buy the things that you need. Did I make myself clear? I hope so. Now, we said collect cash from people who has it and pay their bills electronically from your card. So what you do, go to your friend, your family, and other people that you know, collect their cash. Make sure you have some data on your phone or go in data areas. Right there on the spot, you can show them if they don't trust you. Try to get trust now, guys. Credibility is important. And you take their physical cash and pay their bills electronically. That means you take their cash and you pay it off your credit card with it, or you use it to pay down your credit card and then you pay back their bills from the card. Clear? And I hope I am clear. This you need to listen and practice. Now, some other things I cannot tell you on here. I don't want to get in any, I don't want to give some people free advertisement, too much free advertisement. And I also don't want to let out all my secrets here. Now, we said you should trade your skills for needed services. Example, if you have a talent of doing hair, go ahead and use that talent to get something else that you need, such as you wanting to, you needing flyers for your business. So if you need your hair done, then trade with the person who needs flyers for their business or marketing for their business, whatever skills you have, trade it with them so you can get a free hairdo. So you can go to the lady that I use as an example, and if she does hair, bargain with her to do your hair for free, and you will design her flyers for free, and also say market whatever it is. And there are many other instances that you can do. If you have a weed walker and you're a male, you can go and walk your neighbor's property with your weed walker and collect their cash. See? So, not just, so you can also, I say, do side hustles to circulate money. And this will help you to get money, really. But the reason why I'm putting it here, that money can help you to pay down any debt. Now, final thing, I'm not going to put that there. I don't want to confuse when I do multiplication. Final thing that I'm going to put here is the people that you owe, your debtors, find out what it is that they want and what they need. Find things to sell them so you can make money from them to pay them back. That's right. Find out what their wants and their needs are, and find a way to find things to sell them that they need. And it doesn't mean that you have to buy those things. It means that, for example, if one of our friends here, like MJ _ Keys, if MJ Keys, let's say MJ Keys needs, you owe MJ Keys, say $10,000. You don't have the money to pay her. So you find out from MJ Keys, say, MJ, I'm in a bind right now. I'm at one of the lowest points in my life right now, and I owe you and I want to pay you. Can you tell me some of the things that you need so I can find a way to get them to you, and how much you're willing to pay for these things? And you find out what MJ needs. How much she's willing to pay for the things that she needs, that's critical. Because you're going to have to find it to get it to her within that price range, so you can make a profit. So you can have money to pay her back. Or you also should find out from her some of the things that she normally buys, so you can see if one of the week or one of the fortnights or one of the months you could take some of your salary and invest. Didn't want to start teaching you multiplication yet, and invest in maybe selling water at a wholesale price, because MJ buys water. Are you following me? So you're going to have to find a way to sell things to your debtor that you owe, so you can make money from them to pay them back. Or you squeeze it out. Or you following me? Good. Or you can find a way to sell things. Oh, I'm touching on investing and multiplying money now. Sell things that can make you money in the circle that you're at. Everyone in your circle needs something. They always wants to buy something. People work because they need to spend money. Okay? Not even because they really need to invest money. It's always about spending most times. Smart people invest. Now, so we are going to say, investigate. I don't want to, that word is too strong. Let's use gather, collect information, from debtors in order to sell them things source things. So you're collecting information from debtors in order to sell them things, source things on their behalf, in order to make money, or barter your debt. So you're going to collect information from your debtors in order to sell them things source things on their behalf in order to make money or barter your debt. And I think these are basic things that you can do to circulate money. And once you learn how to save it, which I taught you, so I told you the 5 rules where I told you you got to learn how to save it, told you you have to learn how to circulate it, I told you that you have to learn how to multiply it, I told you how to learn how to invest it, and I also told you how to learn how to use it for charity, how to give it. Then I came and I taught you how to save it, how you go about saving it, and I did a recap. And today I have taught you how to circulate it, and I told you to use these 3 categories whenever you are circulating it, physically, electronically, and through barter. And once you do that, these are some of the ways, and this is just a few, but it should encompass all the ways that you can actually circulate money that will help you to move on to multiplying it and investing it. So we spoke about spending money with people that owes you money, or you can learn to squeeze out the money there. I always like to trade the cash physically, so I get my receipt and I give them their receipt. Utilize electronic cash to pay electronic debts, and we use credit cards as an example. So I will put it in brackets so that you will remember. Take a picture of that on your phone. Okay, we spoke about collecting cash from people who has it and pay their bills electronically from your card. We spoke about trading your skill set for needed services, such as doing flyers for a hairstyle needed. We spoke about collecting information from your debtors in order to sell them things, source things on their behalf in order to make money or barter your debt. And that's practically the basic of circulating money. It's a very, very, very important rule in the rules of money. If you miss this step, you're going to be forever in debt, because most of us don't earn enough to take care of our expenses. I know that today it seemed a little bit like I'm more serious because this is a very serious topic that we were discussing. Now we're at the end of that topic, and I know I have taken a little over 45 minutes to do this. And I also like to give an example of my own story. Back then I had owed that particular bank that I said, and I could only afford to pay them $4,000 maybe every other month because I really didn't have it. And I had used $60,000 on my credit card, and I couldn't pay them back, and it went up to $500,000. I kept paying them $4,000 every month for about 2 years, and the card wouldn't go down. It just kept rising. So I cried, and I went in and I spoke to the bank about it. I literally begged them. I wrote to them, I wrote to the manager, I begged them to freeze the interest for me, and they didn't do it. And it didn't matter what I said, they wouldn't help me. I showed them my salary, I showed them my rent, my light, my water. I showed them that I was a single mom. I showed them that that's all I earned, $19,000 every fortnight. I showed them my rent was $8,000, $6,000 for child care. And that did not even include buying snacks for her. So I showed them the light bill, the rent receipts, I did everything. I plead my case. And they just kept charging me. And I said, I couldn't pay it. I didn't know what to do. And there was just no money left to take me back to work whenever the fortnight was over. I had their problem. They were breathing down my back. They were threatening me, and I had work that I was soliciting on the job to find fare to traverse to work. And so I told you the story before that at work they suspended me so many times, and that even reduced the salary because I had to sell on the job. Suck, bad juice, all these snacks and stuff in order to maintain me going back to work. Because after I took care of all of those bills, there was no money left, not even to pay my fare to go back to work the first day. So I had to sell those snacks in order to make money to go back to work. And that's how when they suspended me that last time, they said they weren't going to suspend me. They were going to fire me. And that's when I was crying and begging for my job. And that's when I told you the story that I got the epiphany to start doing loans. Because at that time, they had trussed out my shop, then broke down the shop. And, you know, there was nothing left in the shop to sell. There were no more snacks. And I had $6,000 out in credit. And that's the $6,000 that I was hoping to get to start Elo when I got the epiphany. And that's the same $6,000 I got on the payday of the 10th. I still have the book. I want to share something with you. Guys, I've never shared this publicly, but I think I see the book of when I just got started. This is a very special moment for me. I'm always very humbled. I have to be humble. I'm coming from humble beginnings. I'm going to show you the book. Let's get it. Yes, I got it. Guys, here's the book when I just got started. You're seeing information that I don't think 10 persons have seen this information. But today, I'm showing you information. I've kept this book. You see how new it looks? It's not really new. Look at this. That's when my number was 850. This is when I just got started. Look at this, guys. I'm showing you information that I've never shown to more than 10 people. This was July 2008. This is when I just got started. Look carefully. I'm coming from humble beginnings. This book, I rewrote it out. It was in an exercise book, and I probably still have the exercise book. But I'm showing you these things. This is very important. I was so afraid when I got started. I didn't used to write the people names. I never wrote down their names, but I knew who these people are. See, these are the loans I issued. $16,000. I put my rent, my light, my water, everything in this. Like, share, and tag a friend and tell a friend about this video. You're getting information that I've never even shared before. Look at these monies, guys, that I started lending. This is $3,000. The interest was $400. I had an area for tip if you like my service. Nobody tipped me. Don't worry. And these were late fees. So the people that were late, as you can see, they paid me late fees. And you saw how much money I made. So I loaned out $16,000. The interest charge was $1,700. I made $700 in late fees. And a total of $2,400 with late fees plus interest on my $16,000. This I do every 10th and 25th. Come a little closer. This person loaned me $20,000. You see, I put it down in this business. Also, it told you who paid late fees. I injected $11,000 in this business. You see that? That simply means I took $11,000 of my rent or whatever and put in it. This was also $5,000 from someone else. Oh, the person injected twice, $25,000. You see that? Watch this. I'm going to go fast now. So as it began to get, this was the 25th pay period. Look how much money I'm lending. $47,000, my rent, light, water, everything. My child's daycare is in this now. If you notice, we paid back the investor $27,000 in full. He invested $25,000. He got back $27,000. The information is here. It told you how much money I had remaining in the business, what was outstanding, and all these things. See, I made $5,000 something on the $47,000 that I lent, but it's more because I got late fees. That's $7,000. Watch, guys, as the list goes. I started lending more money. Look at this. I'm taking you around. You can see this person is literally my brother that injected $2,000 in the business, and it told you what day. I kept record for everything. And whenever you lend out their $2,000, I would circle their names with the $2,000 because they're supposed to get 50% of the profit. If you notice, his name is here. That simply means I use this $2,000 to make up to lend this person $2,250. And as time passes, you recognize now I have to be scribbling people's name in here because I can't keep up now. And I have more investors, guys, and their names are written and marked out whenever I use their money. And as you can see, this is like the 25th of October 2008. You see that I'm lending 74,000 now? I'm making like 12,000. I need you to understand that I am taking this business from afar. I was just like you. Now, things, you know, the business grew. It kept growing. You can see, this is 119,000 I'm lending. And this pay period, it's every 10th and 25th that we got paid. It's 2008. Guys, I keep this thing special. I keep these things special since 2008. So that's why I tell you, informally, I started the business from a workplace. You can see, look at January 2009. I'm going to show you. Let's find 2009 when they fired me, if I can find that date. It's like 164,000 I'm lending here. And this was like the 25th of February 2009. But I want to find when they fired me. And these are all the notes of whatever is happening. Who is investing? I can't show you these people's names. But who is investing and all these things in the business? Who is taking out money? Everything. Until I started doing lodgements and cash flow. And there's a special book that I see here under my table I want to show you. When the business got so big for me, I want to show you. This is how I was recording my stuff. Now, people's name are right here, so I'm going to have to do this. This is how I was recording my stuff. And you can see that's the names of the borrowers. Date, the amount they borrowed, the interest I charged, the amount that's due. And I did all of this. I just can't show you because persons' names are on this. But just know that this is how I was doing it and recording. And even when I had a staff, this is how they were doing it. Let's see, persons' names are there. So you would see this is how I was recording it all these years until I grew out of this. And that is why I'm saying to you that I got fired on October 16th, 2009. And I'm trying to see if I can see those dates in here. This is March 2009. So I have records up to March 2009. And I shared this with you to let you know that I put everything in this and I started learning how to circulate money so that I could use monies from the card to pay bills and everything. And if I can, you can too. Today, my company is 14 years in business. We're officially 13 years. You can check us out. We're LLC and we have 5 board of directors. Today, my company pays me 6 figures. If I can do it, you can do it. We have 5 employees and we lend from $5,000 to $2.5 million. And there are special cases. We've lent persons up to 10 million, special customers that has been with us from day one for more than 5-10 years. And I'm sharing this with you because I'm very humble. And I want you to know that if I can do it, you can do it. I want you to take these lessons very serious. It looks simple, but it is a very important law of how you manage money. Now, if you are enjoying it, give me some fire in the chat here so I can see that you're enjoying it. Just give me some fire bars and tell me that it's good information for you. If it's not good, send me a down finger so I can know I'm not doing a good job. Okay? I handle criticisms very well. Okay. I'm looking now to take questions because I'm at the end of the teaching segment or the mentorship segment. So let's look at this to see the persons that were asking questions. I saw some questions before. Guys, if you would help me by re-asking the questions. I'm looking, one person was asking something about loans. If you are just joining us, you are on Let's Talk BMM, Business, Money, and Mentorship. I'm your host, Denisha Forbes, CEO of eLoan Microfinance Limited. It's my pleasure to serve you. This show is where you get to business coaching knowledge, and this is where you also get an opportunity to call in and ask any questions pertaining to your business development, information on loans, debt consolidation, mentorship, whatever it is that you'd like to ask. Once it pertains to business and a startup or developing your business or consolidating your debts, you're free to ask the questions now. This is a question and answer session, and I'm going to be giving away gifts, and also we'll be spinning the wheel right now because it's now 1:32. The show started late at 12:30 to 1:30, and I'm late. So let's at least give away some gifts, and I'm checking for the questions, guys. So if you would please help me by re-asking the questions. Somebody asks how you could get a loan. If you need a loan, call us now at 876-433-6471. That's 876-433-6471. If you need information on how to make money while you sleep, when you're on the toilet and when you're making love, I'm also involved in other investment. I'm involved in travel. I do have travel discounts wherever you are going to a hotel, whenever you're going to a hotel, up to 65% off. I have cryptocurrency investments that I do. I also I'm a part of this university where you can get free club private membership, the largest private membership club in the world right now. So you can get access to free education on cryptocurrency, the metaverse, internet 3.0, bitcoins, you name it. We have our own. There's just so much right now. But you can contact 876-909-8412 if you want to know more information on how you can stake your money as well and make between 66% up to 120% per annum. I'd be more than happy to assist you there. That's my other personality that does that. That's Money D. So those of you who are on here and you know Money D, that's my networking personality that does that. So this evening, of course, I will be having a business symposium presentation to introduce a lot of persons to this brand new club. I'll also be one of the persons that helps to launch this international business in Jamaica. So, and hence why I'm just coming back from Mexico, went to meet the owners of this multi-million-dollar business. So you will be having the symposium at 19 Water Lane at our Entrepreneurs Hub. So if you need more information, you can call 876-909-8412. It begins at 6:30 this evening. So you can book your seats. We have limited seats for about 35 people. So the others will be watching in Zoom. So call in now and get your seat number at 876-909-8412. I can show you a little copy of what the flyer will look like. Okay, and this is the flyer. Let's take it up a little closer so you can see it. Right, so this is a flyer for 6:30. If you need the Zoom link, you can also call 876-909-8412. And that's for the people that would like to make money while they sleep, when they're on the toilet and when they're making love. And I'll be more than happy to tell you more about that. I can have you make money while you play. So that's for that. For right now, I will go ahead and, oh, Miss Smith, may I have the spin to win because the program has ended and I need to give away something. Could you bring me the spin to win, please? So I'm going to allow at least 3 persons from the audience to go ahead and do the spin to win. Whatever you win, that will be yours. Also, let me do this for you. If the first person from the audience, not someone who has won before, please come, Miss Smith, with that spin to win. Not anyone that has won before, guys. I'm going to check. This is a push-on pillow. It has 2 in it. It's compressed right now, so it seems small, but there are 2 inside. You can be able to buy your own covering for it, but someone that is able to tell me how much money I used to start the business and what year. First person to answer that question, this cushion pillow is yours. You can come to our office at Shop 3 Minterplex Plaza, 35 3rd Street, Montego Bay, and you can collect this. Once you won this, then you can go ahead and collect it, and you can call 876-909-8412 for your prize. What year did I start the business and how much money did I start the business with? This is for you. Okay, now another gift. The person that can recall the date that they saw when I opened the hardcover book of when I started and recorded informally at the call center. What date did you see at the top of the page? And I will help you. You will have to give me the month and the year at the top of the page. And then this pouch is yours. If you don't like the pouch, you are free to get a tote bag. I'm not having the tote bag right now because time is against us. But you will see the tote bag. It's an Elone tote bag. That will be yours, or a pouch. If you can answer that question, I'll be looking in the chat for it. Also, finally, someone is going to win 3,000, 1, 2, 3 zeros, or one of these items on here for 500. So you have an opportunity to spin the wheel right now. I will be your hands and I will do the spinning for you. And all you have to do right now is tell me, I want to spin the wheel. And once you say that, I will go ahead. You can also ask for a copy of the flyer for the symposium we'll be having today at 6:30 if you call 876-909-8412. Okay, so I'm going back to see who said they want to spin. Okay. You need to type, I want to spin the wheel right now so I can spin for you. I know you, Crystal. You ain't spinning nothing. Nothing. I ain't gonna let you spin, Crystal. No, you can't trick me. Crystal Gems. That looks like one of my employees is at home today and wants to win some cash. I gotta look out for these names, you know. Okay, this is Nisha Grant. Nisha, I don't know your name. I'm going to work with you. Okay, Nisha, I'm spinning the wheel for you. Okay, after 3, 1, 2, 3. Let's spin for Nisha. 3,000, 3,000, 3,000 for Nisha. 3,000, 3,000, 3,000. Nisha, I'm in your corner, girl. I'm supporting you. Come on. Give Nisha something. Give Nisha some money. If it's even 500 credit, give Nisha some money. 500. Come on. Oh, it passed the 3,000 and the 5,000. Oh, Nisha. Oh, it passed the 3,000 again. Oh, you got a designer bag. Oops. 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 It's a pouch you won, Nisha. Ah, congratulations. I'll get you a pouch. We do have a pouch here for you. Congratulations, Nisha. Congratulations. Let's see who else wants to spin. One more person. One more person before we go that wants to spin the wheel. Let's see. One more person. Just say you want to spin. Come on, one more. One more. Oh, guys, I'm not seeing anyone else. Okay, so let's do one more giveaway. A final giveaway. Let me see. I'm going to give you something. Well, the only thing I found is this. Let's see if anyone else asks to spin the wheel first. Okay, I didn't get anyone else. It's time to end the show because we've gone over time, guys. We've gone over time. I did not see any answers to the question. You have 1 minute after the show ends to put your question in here. And if I see the answer... Oh, Sanjay. Okay, Sanjay, let's spin the wheel for you. Right, we have to go now. We're over the time. Come back next week. I'll have better gifts for you and I'll be more prepared, guys. I wasn't prepared today, but I could not leave you out. Let's spin the wheel for Sanjay one more time before we go. Guys, if you're just joining us, welcome to Let's Talk BMM, Business, Money, and Mentorship. I'm your host, Denisha Forbes, and this is where you get to ask questions pertaining to your business development, having a startup, doing a startup, side hustle, and also you get to ask questions on debt consolidation and loans. If you need information right now on loans, you can reach us at 876-433-6471. If you need information on how to start making money and investing money right now, where you can make up to 120% on your money, then you can call us at 876-909-8412. You could be a millionaire in your sleep. So if you also need information on how booking an appointment with me for a counseling session, business development session, I charge $10,000 per hour just for the persons that watches this show, and you will get up to an hour and a half, maximum 2 hours with me on a special time. I can't do that for everyone, especially, but call 876-909-8412 and book your appointment and collect your information. So let's go. We've come to the end of the show. We want to say thank you. Thank you all for being a part of this talk show. Thanks for making it a success. I consider it a success. Once more than 5 people have joined, it's a success. Once more than 1 person have joined, it's a success. For me, if I can help 1 person, I can change the world 1 person at a time, then I'm going to do it. Now, let's go ahead and spin the wheel one final time for Sanjay. Okay, Sanjay, I'm doing this for you. Let's go, Sanjay. Okay, come on, give Sanjay something. Give Sanjay something. Come on, Sanjay. What are you giving Sanjay today? What are you giving Sanjay today? Oh my, I don't know. It seems as if these fingers love to land on a pouch. Sanjay, you could get a wallet or something. One final time. Let's switch my hands. I'll just like to switch it for Sanjay. Let's cancel that, Sanjay. Try and see if you can get something else. I seem to have, my hands just seem to love to spin. Since you're a male. Oops, Sanjay, it says see you next time. Oh, Sanjay, we have a wallet for you. We have a wallet for you and a 3-in-1 keyring, okay? Thank you so much. You know what, I'm going to give you a wallet, Sanjay. I send you some love. Thank you so much. Okay, guys, thank you so much. Like, share, follow, tag a friend, tell a friend. Even after this live, if we find the person that likes, share, follow, and get the most followers to this page, we have some cashy for you. Right. And all you need to do is just text us back and text under the live that, hey, I have you 10 followers. And their names are, and we look for them, and we have some cashy for you, or we're going to have a nice gift for you. So text us and let us know. We're going to check after the live to see if, and we will announce who is the winner of the most likes and share and follow on our live videos when we return next week, Tuesday. So see you next week, Tuesday, for another session of Let's Talk BMM, Business, Money, and Mentorship. I'm your host, Denisha Forbes. It was my pleasure serving you. I am your servant, and I am here to serve you. Thank you so much. Have a good one. See you next time.